Not briefing to you, we'll be briefing you.
We'll be briefing you about our newest product, the PlayStation 5. So, as of today, I will be telling you about on how we are going to and how we are going to do the product test, which means we are going to put it through several examinations or several tests in order to make sure that it's ready for it to be ready to sell to consumers. Okay? So, before we start, let's start.
Is it too far?
Okay. Okay. So now let's look a bit at the product background. Okay. So this product has been in development since 2015, which means this is its third year in development, and we are looking to release it by spring of 2019, which means we have around like 5 to 6 months more, because spring 2019 starts around March and April. Okay? So we are looking to release and sell it by then. So our objective for this new console is to provide an immersive gaming experience for the players. That's why we are going to provide a 4K connectivity, which means this console can connect to a 4K television, thus giving a higher resolution of image.
Good.
And we have cooperate with NVIDIA graphics we have collaborated. We have collaborated with NVIDIA graphics in order for them to provide us the graphic cards that we need in order to ensure that our system can run the best and the best looking game in the world. Secondly, we are looking to boost our memory from 8GB RAM to 32GB RAM to ensure that every player can play their game smoothly without any disturbance or without any lag at all. Lastly, we are looking to provide 2TB of storage, which is an upgrade from 1TB from our past consoles, which means this new console can fit a lot more games and also a lot more content for players to play. And what are we looking for this product is that firstly, we want multiple companies to invest, which companies have already did. So these companies that invest within our products will provide us with the games and also with the contents that we need. For example, Naughty Dog, Uncharted for our previous console, EA, FIFA. We want those kind of games to be invested and to be created for our console. And if possible, we want to make as much PlayStation exclusives as possible in order to provide an exclusive form of entertainment for people to play on our console and to buy our console. But before we do that, we need to achieve certain objectives. Okay, so these are our objectives for the product test. Number one is to ensure that the product is ready to sell. Sure, we have the prototype already, but we need to ensure that it's safe and it is also healthy for the consumers to use, just like any other product. Secondly, we need to ensure that the product will not cause any harms towards the people. For example, there are a lot of phones that might explode nowadays, right? We need to make sure that our PlayStation won't explode if it's used over like 20 hours or so for those hardcore gamers, right? Lastly is to ensure that the products can attract more investors. So the reason why investors are really important for our company is we want to ensure that we get the profit for a quality product. So we want people to be interested in our product and sell just like how the iPhone X sells. We want this product to be the only game console to beat Apple or to beat any other phone company that might sell a lot more. So here's how it goes. Here's how the product test will go. So number one is research and development, which is what we have already done since we already have the prototype. Secondly is the safety test. Thirdly is the health test. Fourthly is the aesthetics value test. Fifthly is the product test run, and lastly is the marketing meeting. When all of this is done, only then can we discuss about how we are going to sell this product and who are the targeted consumers or targeted people for this product. So first, safety test. So to the R&D and also product safety department, please pay attention. Yeah, Adam Michael, you are in charge of this. Okay. So here's what you need to do. Number one is you need to check the exterior design. Make sure that there are no sharp edges or any form of exterior design that might cause harm to the people. Okay? Secondly, you need to do a test run on the system. Make sure the system does not explode, or make sure that the terabyte, make sure that the storage or the hard disk does not expand when you use it over time, like certain iPhones, right? You know how certain iPhones tend to expand because if you charge them too much. So we don't want that to happen on our gaming console. Lastly, do a durability test. We want to make sure that this product can withstand the force or any external pressure when they are on the cargo plane or on the shelf of a shop. We need to make sure that this product is durable and does not break with the slightest touch. So the results that we want is a durable product to ensure that this product can last longer on the shelf and also last longer at home. Secondly, we need to make sure it has a safe electronic system. Okay, make sure that it doesn't explode. Yeah, Adam. Okay. So lastly is the safe exterior. We don't want children to go around touching the edges and then get cut here and there. We don't want the parents to complain and come down to our company and sue us. Okay, make sure that does not happen, Adam. Okay.
You make sure, Adam.
Next, health test. So the person in charge is the product health and also the R&D. So for product health, it's Hazim. Okay, you're in charge of this. Lead your department well. Okay. So number one, the thing that you need to do is first identify all the health effects of the product usage. So you need to make sure, if I were to play games for 10 hours, will I get cancer? If I play the game, if I use the console for like 5 to 6 hours, will I get a muscle cramp or anything? Okay? You need to make sure that all of that have the countermeasures to them. Okay? Try to lessen the brightness of the lighting coming from the console itself. Try to lessen the amount of electric flow coming from the console itself, because it can be harmful, because if you have excessive electrons, that's why it can cause explosions, right? So you need to make sure that all of that does not happen. So, and lastly, you need to create a health manual on product usage, just like any other product. Yeah, even though people don't read them, just do it. Okay. So the purpose of this health product manual is to tell people about all the harms that you might face if you were to use this product. So the result is a consumer-friendly product that does not cause any form of harm, or might have lesser harms in comparison to our previous consoles, our previous products, and also the consumer is informed about every health effect that might happen to them. Next. Okay, aesthetics value test. So this is my job as the marketing department. So what I need to do is to do a survey to all my department members. Please pay attention. Okay, Azwan, okay, Dani, okay, pay attention, take notes. Okay, so for the procedures, we need to do a survey on possible consumers. So I will give you a bit of history. Before scientists invented the radioactive symbol, they did a survey to ensure which one of the symbols is the most memorable and the one that gives them a sense of danger the most. This is similar to our product. We need to make sure that when people look at our product, people will buy the product. People will be attracted to buy this product. Secondly is to increase the marketing value by providing that certain charm to that product, by providing them the quality of that product in order to ensure that people will continue to buy. So the results is it can attract more buyers. Okay, next. Okay, back. Okay, lastly, the product test run. So this one is the public relations department. So Akif and Hedris, okay, this is your job, because public relations department is very good at explaining things and dealing with people. Okay, so what we are
saying okay, too many okays.
No.
Continue.
So what we are going to do is we are going to do a beta test run. So we are going to invite a few known players, for example maybe Ninja or any Dota players or any FPS players, known FPS players, to test our system, whether or not they are comfortable with the controls, whether or not they can deal with the amount of graphics or the quality of graphics that we give to them. Secondly, we want to give companies a first-hand experience, which means this company will have an exclusive experience towards this console to ensure what kind of games can they release to this console.
Okay.
So the results, we can get information on players' experience, which is very helpful in marketing this product, and also investment from companies can increase. So in summary, the departments involved, pay attention, research and development, product safety, product health, marketing, and also public relations. So we need to follow the process, which is firstly the safety test, health test, aesthetics value test, and also product test run. So in order to ensure that all of this runs smoothly, I hope all of you can cooperate with what we are going to do in order to ensure that our product can sell in the market and also be the most successful product of 2019. With that, thank you.